Previously, on keeping up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
Sisi wa Somali number 2. Number 1 ni Ormo. Wako 60 million. Sisi wa Somali ni 40 million. Safari mutaona mjui.
Did Aden Duale just spill the political beans and confirm what Ruto's critics have been whispering behind closed doors?
There are some strange movements that are happening. It is in the preparation of the elections.
If you thought Kenyan politics had run out of plot twists, think again. The drama is still steaming, and this time it is seasoned with secession talks, borderland bravado, and some bold ballot maths.
Wangapi wanasema sanduku ya President Ruto?
At a recent cultural festival in Garissa County, the ever-fiery former defense CS lit up the political stage with some vintage Duale theatrics and possibly confirmed what President Ruto's critics have feared all along, that 2027 is not just about votes, it is about geography, ethnicity, and maybe even cross-border maths.
And when I speak for the people of Kenya, and I speak for the pastoralist, and I speak for the Muslim community.
While Ruto's rivals sip their tea confidently, convinced he is just a one-time State House guest, his inner circle is busy engraving his name on the 2027 presidential ballot in bold. And at the heart of that strategy is northeastern Kenya and other regions in the country.
Hizi karibuni tunaona watu wanaanzisha vyama vya ukabila. They want to form ethnic-based parties to balkanize and divide our people. You have seen what our governor has done today. This region predominantly is the region ambaye wakazi wengi ni wa Somali. Lakini tunaishi na Wakenya wengi. Na mimi wamenipigia kura mara 4.
According to Duale, the North's time has come. Once marginalized, now embraced, the region allegedly owes Ruto big, so big, in fact, that it could single-handedly carry him back to State House.
Ile makosa pekee William Ruto amefanya Kenya, ukiuliza watu, the only crime is that William Ruto said Kenya will be one. All communities will be one. They will be treated fairly and equally. Development ya hii nchi yetu itakuwa sawa. Mheshimiwa we Sifuna, nisikize mimi, tangu Kenya ianze uhuru, mara ya kwanza barabara kutoka Isiolo mpaka Mandera ndio saizi tunaona lami. Kenyatta hayati ametukataza barabara. Mzee Moi akatukataza, akajaribu akalete kutoka paka bridge. Uhuru akaweka ingine kidogo paka hapa Modika. Ruto alikuja mwenyewe akalala Mandera. Hakuna rais alilala Mandera. Leo kipande hapa vijana hawa wanakata bila kuulizwa swali. County Commissioner is here. Hata hii pasipoti, huyo mtu tunamtafuta nipatie jina yake. Lakini vijana bado wanapata pasipoti. Sisi tumepata uhuru katika serikali ya William Ruto. Na mchana usiku, left or right, juu chini, 2027 inshallah, sisi wafugaji 14 counties, sisi viti za chini tutashindana. Lakini sanduku ya president ya nani? Wangapi wanasema sanduku ya President Ruto? And when I speak for the people of Kenya, and I speak for the pastoralist, and I speak for the Muslim community.
He didn't just make a polite appeal either. Duale went full arithmetic mode, boasting that the Somali community alone numbers a cool 15 million people across East Africa. With that kind of demographic weight, he argues they don't just influence elections, they decide them.
Sisi tunaambiwa sisi ni watu wachache. Tutakuwa wachache vipi? Sisi wa Somali tuko Ethiopia. Karibu 15 million. Huyo Abshiro akisanya hii watu wa Tana River paka Isiolo na Marsabit, anaweza kucross huko Ethiopia hata akue waziri huko. Hapa hii dunia hii yote ya Horn of Africa Sisi wa Somali number 2. Number 1 ni Ormo. Wako 60 million. Sisi wa Somali ni 40 million. We have produced even a minister in Canada. We have produced a congresswoman in the US.
So how does this add up, you ask? Duale claims that their region holds 70% of the country's land mass, and with land apparently comes ballot power. According to him, those dismissing Ruto as a one-term wonder are a political pygmies, or rather dwarfs, standing on a geographical dot.
And that is what William Ruto is implementing. Kama utaki William Ruto, shauri yako hiyo. Ya. Na Ruto unatuambia one term. Yani Sifuna akikuja kwako, unamwambia ati unaleta nini kwa meza? Unaona madharau bwana. Ati Matiang'i anaambiwa umeleta nini kwa meza? Ati umeleta kwani Kenya ni nchi ya mtu mmoja? Kama ni hivyo basi Kenya kila mtu agawanye kipande yake ahame naye. Kama ni hivyo sisi tuko na ardhi 75% of the landmass of Kenya is in the Assam. Iko kwetu Wewe hata tukikuangalia kwa Google Map wewe ni dot. Tukikuangalia kwa Google Map wewe ni dot.
Critics, however, have receipts. In 2022, Ruto's total tally in Garissa County, Wajir, Mandera, Marsabit and Isiolo counties was just 196,608 votes, while Raila scooped up a comfortable 356,265 votes. So, unless the region collectively gets political amnesia, a Ruto landslide still feels like a pipe dream.
Do you see that is the hope of Kenya? Wala wanaweza kuomboa Kenya? Vijana mmechukua kipande si ndio? Na kura na mmechukua kura ya Ruto. Safari mutaona mjui.
So, where is Duale's confidence coming from? Is it blind loyalty, strategic fantasy, or something a little more creative? Now here is where it gets juicy. Reports are bubbling up that voter importation might be the secret sauce. Well, according to reports, and by reports we mean political analysts and President Ruto's critics, the plan may involve ferrying voters from neighboring Somalia and Ethiopia, registering them as Kenyan voters in border regions, and cashing in on their numbers in 2027. Reports suggest this operation may already be underway, cloaked in administrative reforms and ID vetting tweaks.
What people don't know, Ruto is already in the election.
What do you mean?
Ruto is not with you here. Ruto is planning for the election. That is why I told you there are some movements from Uganda. There are some movements from Kakuma, the refugee camps, from parts of Oromo, from parts of the Somalia community in Somaliland and the other Somali. There are some strange movements that are happening. It is in the preparation of the elections. Again, kuna the Mount Kenya movement you are seeing is in preparation for the elections. Again, destabilization of many people that could be potential politician. There's a lot of organizational capacity. See, Mudavadi has broken his party. He's joined UDA. Is now itakuwa United Democratic what? Movement Party, something like that. Costs, you see the appointment that was meant, all the appointments are very political. So Ruto is not working on the economy you are trying to ask him to fix. He knows he can fix nothing. He knows there is nothing that can be changed now. He needs another 10 years to be able to change or to be like a Kibaki.
Now their plan is to create a new loyal voting bloc to fill the gap left by a possibly wavering Mount Kenya region, which gifted Ruto 1.7 million votes in 2022. Now which begs the million vote question. Is Duale soft launching an explanation for an electoral shocker in 2027? In other words, if Northeastern suddenly delivers over 1 million votes to President Ruto, despite its underwhelming performance in 2022, should we all just nod knowingly and remember, oh yes, Duale did say they had 15 million cousins ready to vote.
Tutakuwa wachache vipi? Sisi wa Somali tuko Ethiopia, karibu 15 million. Huyu Abshiro akisanya watu wa Tana River mpaka Isiolo na Marsabit, anaweza kucross huko Ethiopia hata akuwe waziri huko.
Well, for now, it remains unclear whether Duale is revealing a master plan, bluffing with bravado, or simply auditioning for the role of Kenya's most quotable campaign general. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.